Well, hello, friends. I've just looked at the blog and, wow, I have to say I'm overwhelmed and thankful. Thank you all so much. Wow, more than 800 of you wishing me a happy birthday. It was a happy birthday. And some of your very nice comments. So I thought I'd give you a birthday present. Talk to you a little bit about something that it seems most people are interested in. When we put the questionnaire as to what you were interested in mostly, it turned out that wealth was number one, money. Well, as Ann Landers, I believe, once said, rich or poor, it's good to have money. And her sister, dear Abby, to counter that, said, I've been rich and I've been poor, and rich is better. Well, there's some question as to that. But let's get into the reason that some people have what we call a poverty consciousness, and why some people are seemingly, no matter what they do, they're always doing the right thing. They become affluent. Intelligence has nothing to do with it. I know a lot of very, very smart intellectuals who have a poverty consciousness, who just never seem to get out of their own way. And I know a few people who can barely write their name, believe it or not, who are multimillionaires. What is it? You know, you get all this information from seminar leaders, from books like The Secret, The Big Secret, how to make a million, and lecturers I've mentioned, magazines. There must be a 1,000 books with hundreds of pages telling you how to get wealthy. And a lot of those people make their money, of course, from what they're selling. But, you know, they all miss the point. And what is the point? Well, it's really an attitude. Now, what do I mean by that? There is let's say, something within you, in your subconscious, that more or less creates a particular attitude in you. Now, this attitude is programmed from birth. And I'm not going to get into that because I only have a few minutes here. As you know, we've got 9.5 minutes for these. So I want to give you something that you can use. As you know, I like to put something that's usable here. So let's see if we can get to the gist of it. Why? Why do people have a poverty consciousness? Why is there such a thing as self-sabotage? Well, I can sum it up in one word, and that word is limitations. Limitations. We limit the amount of friends we have. We limit the amount of money that we can receive and that we're happy with. We limit our health. Well, what do you mean we limit all those things? You might say, I don't want to limit any of those things. Nobody does. But it's not under your control. It's out of your control because it has to do with three things. The unholy trio, or the holy trio in some cases. Sin, guilt, and punishment. So let me talk a little bit about that. I'm going to define sin a little bit differently than you have been used to hearing it. Sin is a missing of the mark. And let me explain that. The mark is things that have been set for you. Things thou shalt and thou shalt nots, let us say. From the time you're an infant, people are telling you what to do and what not to do. First your parents, then your teachers, then your religious leaders, and the media, and friends, and on and on and on. Now, people are not doing this to mess you up. They're doing it to help you. But in the meantime, you accept something, let's say from an authority figure, that you should do, and you didn't do it. Or something that you should